Hello, welcome to the daily reading here at the Art of the Oracle. I'm so excited to share this reading with you. Today we're going to a oracle deck, The Earthly Souls and Spirits by Terri Foss. I thought this was a really great energy to bring in for today. So let's see what's going on. How are you all doing? How was your weekend? I hope everybody had fun this weekend. I am going to be traveling a little bit this week, so I'll be getting, I'm going to do a couple of readings in advance so I have them available in case I do not have the space to be able to do the readings where I'm at. So thank you for your patience this week as I'm traveling, heading north for a little bit, see my family. So so how is everybody doing? What's going on in your world? I'm tapping into the energy, and it's interesting because it feels very quiet, right? So around the Lion's Gate and leading up to it, it just felt like there was, I don't know what it is. It's like there's very interesting information that comes out around these like big portal activations. There's, all kinds of meditations and all these different things around tapping into the energies. And I felt like the information last week was all about things coming together. It felt like divine pairings as well, but lots of beautiful things. And then today, for some reason, everything just feels a little calm, at least where I am. And it's very interesting. It's one of those gray days before it rains, and I think we're going to get a week of rain, and we've already had so much rain. The waterways here are quite full already. So we'll see how that goes. I have been drawn to this beautiful green energy. And I picked up another green bracelet. I'm not sure what this is. So if anybody is aware of this stone and what it is, I'd really appreciate your input on it. It has a really almost like velvety feeling to it. It's really quite lovely. And I'm trying to remember where I got it. I think I picked it up at probably an estate sale or something like that. So let's dive into the energy of what this Monday is. So if it's not Monday for you, you're seeing it when the energy is ready to come to you. So let's find out. I've also put this beautiful green backdrop. I'm really drawn to green right now. It's very important for me and this green because leading up, it's been a lot of clear quartz energy, which I'm still drawn to, and some purple energy as well. So what do we most need to know on this day for the collective energy here? I think it's this one. Centered. Wow, beautiful. And it's interesting that we're seeing all this moon energy. And I was just talking about the energy around, the Lion's Gate and how we're geared to follow all these moon phases. And for most of my life, I guess I was unaware. Obviously, I knew, the moon in general was going through different shifts and phases because you could see it. But what does all that energy mean? And I think the most important message that it really wants to emphasize today is the importance of staying centered, because it was quite chaotic. I felt like over the weekend there was a lot of weird energy. It's almost like I know when there's a full moon, as the traffic gets fast. It's like everybody goes a little crazy for a minute. And it's asking us to, what I'm hearing is know your place, find your footing, and by know your place, I don't mean like in a patriarchal sort of way, like, you don't have the right to do this or that. No, we have the right to do anything. As long as, it's for the highest good of all and we're not hurting anyone. But this is about finding center. So let's see, let's get some more information about this card. Can you give me more information, please, about, okay. So lots of cards. There's one over here. And it's funny because I'm also kind of felt like it was supposed to go in the center. So something is coming in around us. There's lots of things that are going on around us, and we're to be staying centered. And I felt that this was supposed to go to the right. So something that is coming up is adventure. So if you've been in one place for a long time, you may be feeling like it's antsy and that you need to get out and explore, because the door is open here and it's asking you to kind of get outside of your comfort zone, to just allow yourself to see some things in a different way. And then we have meditate. And I think that this is going on the left, right? So this is like something that we need to do, right? And this meditation is something that is asking us when we're in our quiet space. So what I'm getting from just these first three cards is the important to stay centered, go within, and make sure that we're aware of how we're interacting with things, tapping into our own energy, allowing ourselves to really understand what is ours and what is not ours, right? And then to explore outside of those boundaries. I'm feeling this one, this luminous, also over here, because and then I'm going to go here with balance. Isn't that interesting? Because we have centered and balance kind of feel a little bit about like the same thing. And it feels like I'm going to go to the guidebook because I'm really interested to see what this luminous card is about. But when you think about this beautiful moth and being attracted to the light, I think it's asking you like to stay balanced, stay centered in between the things that are kind of pulling you outside of your comfort zone. And it almost feels like it should go like this, right? It's funny how the cards, just in certain orders, and this one came out next and I put it back here, but this one is feeling a little bit more true. And these are different phases of the moon here. And so this feels more balanced to me. So where are you? You don't know if you're out of balance, if you're not aware of yourself and your own energy and how it normally feels. So I think it's important for you to understand you first. It's very important, I feel like, at this time, because a lot of things are coming in. Some things are confusing. These crystals, I think, are bringing in a lot of really interesting energy. I'm kind of feeling this energy in a big way. And something about this green energy, I think, is very important. And green is around your heart chakra. And I was getting a lot of like that divine pairing last week. So in this reading today, it's asking us to find our balance, to meditate so we know when we're in balance, to know when we're out of balance, and to center yourself in what feels like this energy that's moving around. It's time for all of us, I think, to open a new door, to see what is available outside of what our normal situation is. Because this luminous card, I feel like, is saying that there's something beyond. There's a light out there when sometimes we've been in, a time of uncertainty. And so that's why I'm feeling like this card here is bringing in something beyond. So this is about rebirth, envisioning, and transformation. It's asking you to follow the light to guide you out of the darkness. That's exactly what I was just feeling. Take a hold of your own spiritual transformation that you are being led forward. Yeah, I'm glad that I moved this over here. It feels better. And that's exactly what I was feeling, like as this door is opening up and asking us to look outside of where we normally, like where our comfort zone is, and to look beyond. And when she opens this door here, it looks lighter. And that's what I think this luminosity is coming forward, because it's asking us to take hold of the transformation. And like I said here from these balanced energy cards in meditation, is that we don't know we're out of balance if we really don't know what it feels like to be in balance. And sometimes we know more that something's not right than we know when something is. So that's this meditation, to sit, center ourselves, balance, get balanced, so we know what's ours and what's not ours, because it's time for us to go on a new adventure. I think it's very exciting. Now, we also have this little card over here that, look at this. I love it. It's asking us to be authentic, right? And to be centered and authentic, we have to know what's not ours. Oh, I love this reading. This is very exciting. Yeah, I'm feeling really, really excited by what's happening here. If you are feeling like this is a scary thought to go out beyond, so you could want to move into a new place. You could want to, meet new people or join new groups, or you've been lived in the same area your whole life and you're just feeling like you don't fit anymore. That's what this adventure is all about. I mean, you could go on some big, massive adventure to come back home, but I think it's more than that. It's asking us really, this is like a new awareness, with new eyes to see the world in a whole new way and be drawn out. This rebirth card is asking us to let go of the old and to take in the new light. And the old energy, I feel like we are shedding as we balance and we tap into our own to know what is authentically ours. So I hope you enjoyed the reading today. I look forward to reading to you again for tomorrow's reading. And until then, have an amazing day. Bye now.